Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 7. And for this video, we got the synopsis revealed for The Flash Season 7, Episode 2, titled Speed of Thought. So I'll be breaking down the synopsis, I'll be giving you guys my overall thought on the synopsis, and I'll be giving you guys some theories and speculations in regards to what could potentially be going on from what has been teased from the synopsis. And this synopsis especially is very interesting because it teases the fact that our Scarlet Speedster will be getting some new sort of superpower. Now, this year has been a quite weird year for the Arrowverse shows in terms of promo material because we really haven't had that much compared to last year, which is understandable due to the situation that we are in at the moment. So normally, as we would know, we would get these, short 15-second teaser trailers coming so that it keeps on promoting the show and telling the audience that The Flash Season 7 premieres during the 2nd of March. And so far, we have only had 2 trailers for The Flash Season 7. One during DC Fandom, and then the one we had like 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure if we will still get those short trailers until the premiere date. Maybe we will get those in the next couple of days. I'm not entirely sure. We should have been expecting a new big trailer coming in the next couple of days as well, just because of the fact that they did that with Superman and Lois. But again, Superman and Lois is a newer DCTV show, so they're just trying to promote that as best as they can. Whereas for The Flash, it's on its 7th season. They don't really need to release another trailer. So what they may do for The Flash is just take the trailer that we already had and just condense it down into 30 seconds and make it seem like a new trailer, but in reality it's just a shortened version of the trailer that we have already had, and they use that to promote the season as it nears the 2nd of March, which is obviously the premiere date for The Flash. But as I said, we had some extra new promo material after the promo photos that we got released yesterday. Now, for those who are interested, I have done a promo photos breakdown for the promo photos that we got released yesterday, and I have added on the new promo photos for that video as well. So for anyone interested in checking that video out, it will be linked in the description down below. But before I go over the synopsis, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Okay, so going over the synopsis. So the synopsis goes as followed. When Barry suddenly gains the power of speed thinking, he attempts to use his new gift to save Iris. While Barry is thrilled with his new power, Cisco is hesitant to trust it. Meanwhile, Eva must face a shattering truth. Okay, so this is a very interesting synopsis, and once again, this gets me pretty excited, mainly because I'm so looking forward to this season. So I'm willing to take any promo material that they provide and just get excited over that. Like the promo photos for yesterday, for example, they weren't too interesting. They were just stills of new episodes that we would get, apart from that one shot obviously. But regardless, I was so looking forward to it because it's something new, and obviously a synopsis is pretty much a teaser to what we should expect for the episode. So even getting these small teasers is very, very exciting and gets me more excited for it. But the first line of the synopsis was, when Barry suddenly gains the power of speed thinking. So as we already know from the title of the episode, which is titled Speed of Thought, you would assume in some way that it was going to be something related to thought. As we found out from the synopsis, it sounds like Barry will be getting new abilities, which is pretty insane, and I am very intrigued to see it in action. And you would assume that it has something to do with the artificial speed force, because if my theories were right, and if Barry does get his speed back by the end of episode 1, this would mean that he has his speed back by episode 2. But maybe as some additional abilities to just differentiate between the original speed force, maybe this new speed force gives him this ability of thought. He is able to enhance his speed of thinking as well, which would be pretty damn useful in some situations when you think about it. Obviously from set photos, we do know that Barry will be facing off Mirror Master once again during this episode as well. So this could come in handy when he is facing off against her, which is very exciting to see. Now, there was this saying that in the Flash comics, Barry could move as fast as a thought, and this was until he learned how to boost these neurons faster, resulting him into being faster than he was before. Now that's what I thought of originally when this episode title came out, Speed of Thought. It does turn out to be that I am wrong, but is there still a chance that we could still see this happen, like Barry becoming faster as he's able to boost those neurons more and more faster? Who knows? Now the next part is really interesting. He attempts to use his new gift to save Iris. So we know that Iris will be getting messed with in the Mirrorverse during episode 1, where it was teased that she would be transported to this dark place, and in trailers we do see her go crazy with the hallucinations of Barry and her having dinner, for example, and the Mirrorverse will just mess with her. We've seen that in the trailers, like her mind will just be going insane. But we do know that she will eventually overthrow that and come back into her senses by the end of that episode. But Iris will be in the Mirrorverse by episode 2 as well. And I'm guessing she will be out of the Mirrorverse towards the end of episode 2. And I think Barry will find a way to get her out, because in set photos, she is there during the final battle sequence of episode 3. So she is either out of the Mirrorverse during the start of episode 3 or towards the end of episode 2. If I have to take my best guess, it would be towards the end of episode 2. But will we be dealing with the fallout from whatever she suffers with during episode 1 going into episode 2? Or was that just for the sake of that episode? I'm not entirely sure. And since we are nearing the end of the Mirror Master stuff, this would be the episode where Iris is able to find Sync and reunite with Camilla. But Barry using this gift to save Iris. What could this mean? Now during the trailer we did find out that Barry knew how to open a portal to go inside of the Mirrorverse. What if Barry is thinking of ways to save Iris, and due to his speed thinking abilities, this is how he's able to find the solution on how to open this portal and transport into the Mirrorverse like that. We do see in one point of the trailer that we had that tablet showing like Iris West Allen on it. Maybe he's able to activate the portal like that during that shot in the trailer. And during the trailer we did see Barry attempting to run through the mirror from McCulloch Tech, something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. But the next part goes, Cisco is hesitant to trust it. So basically he's hesitant to trust Barry's powers. Now the question here is, why is Cisco hesitant to trust Barry's new abilities? Honestly, I don't know. But if we go along the lines of that Barry didn't get his speed back by the end of episode 1, maybe it is that more he uses this ability, the more of that 1% of the speed force he's losing. But I doubt that is the case. I think Barry will for sure get his speed back by the end of episode 1. It did explicitly say that Cisco is hesitant on trusting this new ability that Barry has, so the speed thinking. Maybe it's because of how many possibilities he's able to come up with, kind of like my Speed Force theories in a way. So like where I take one subject from that theory, so that one topic being the Speed Force, and although some of these theories that I have are possible, you still won't be 100% sure which way they're going to go with it. And in Barry's case, saving Iris would be that one topic, and then for the multiple different theories could be that the amount of ideas Barry is able to come up with these speed thinking skills. Because this is something new that Barry has, you won't be able to trust it, especially with him being all stressed out and everything, because obviously Iris has been taken away from him for weeks basically, and he didn't even realize it until recently. So obviously Barry would be stressed with this, alongside adding on to that with Barry losing his speed as well, so he would be really stressed out, and maybe that is why Cisco doesn't trust it, but again, I'm not entirely sure. But then lastly, to go over, Eva must face a shattering truth. Now the whole point of Eva was that she wanted revenge on her husband Joseph Carver for the things he did. But then after Eva killed Carver during the season 6 finale, it's just a case of what happens next, because she has accomplished that one thing that she has been wanting to do for years, to kill her husband. So what is the point in going further? She has already achieved that task and reclaimed her company as the CEO. so she doesn't need to pursue these antagonizing plans anymore apart from stopping the Flash, because we know that the Flash will be trying to put her behind bars somehow, because he's obviously kidnapped his wife, she's killed a man in cold blood, so obviously Barry's not gonna let her go with that, so Barry will try and stop her. Because of that, Eva would obviously still be a rival with Barry, but she doesn't need to do what she's doing anymore because she's already accomplished her task. Maybe that is the shattering truth Eva will face, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about this. Do you guys have any theories in regards to this synopsis? Do you guys have any thoughts in regards to Barry's new abilities? I'm interested to see your thoughts towards all of this. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.